The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 85, NASDAQ off 115, S&P's off 17, gold contract up $1.40, trading at $12.77 an ounce. We got silver up 3 cents, $14.41 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 23 cents, $63 even. Notes and bonds, you got the 10-year note flat, 124.16. 30-year up 3 at 149.25. And King Dollar down 49 ticks, trading 97.775. The euro is at 111 to 1 U.S. dollar. The yen is at 109.94, and the pound is at 127 to 1 U.S. dollar. Tom O'Brien, what's going on?
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, man. Well, it's not a happy Monday for Tesla, I can tell you that.
Boy.
Look at this stock, folks, okay? This is pretty intense. Bottom line is that, this thing's been breaking down, and what's sticking out like a sore thumb right now is this high volume low that's at the bottom of its consolidation. And let me get this. I got to actually bring it up in a monthly so you can see this thing. Here it is.
Oh,
so
boy.
This thing is sticking out like a sore thumb at 141. We just broke the top of this. The top of it is 199.52. You're at 198.09, and it's pretty intense, man. Bottom line is that fast and furious.
They got a lot of variables they're dealing with, man, in terms of just a lot of, as you know, just a lot of great car companies that are coming online with cars that are going to be able to compete with them. And if things aren't going well right now, they can't wait a year or 2 or 3 years. I mean,
there's no doubt, because
I don't know how that plays out. Yeah.
The major car companies, folks, build as many cars as Tesla does in a year and basically a week and a half.
Yeah.
So
right.
it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
The tech stocks, they're getting hit out here big time. You get Apple right now, it's down $5.50, trading to 183.25. Now, it's going to get intriguing here is that you broke the swing, the lowest swing, and it looks like we're going to have volume. So if that's what we get, you get a big ABC down. The 8-point on this would be 215. The B would be a 182. So you're talking about big numbers, what, 18, 28, 30, $33, man, which would get you into the 160 area. So, and then you get Xilinx, XLNX. You talk about a fast fall, Tom. Look at this thing. Now, this is a major parabolic move, and then just letting go. I mean, look at this. The stock was at 141 in April 26th, and we're at 97. So pretty intense out here.
Definitely.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Now, if you want to see something, folks, this is crazy. Wait till you see this. Okay, so let me get this up again. Bloomberg. And for you folks that trade futures, wheat, corn, soybeans, you want to see this. Bloomberg sub index. Here it is right here. Okay, so this is the Bloomberg agricultural sub index. Now, what this index is, let's go over this first, because when you see this, it's pretty crazy. The index is a commodity group sub index of Bloomberg. It is composed of future contracts on coffee, corn, cotton, soybeans, soybean oil, soybean wheat, sugar, and wheat, okay? It returns reflect the underlying commodity future price movements quoted in U.S. dollars. And when you see this, folks, this is hard to comprehend. We are definitely in a deflationary era. Where do you see this? This is at all-time lows. I'm going to take this back. I'll take it back 15 years. Look at this. It's a one-way move. It's unbelievable, actually. If you're watching Tiger TV, folks, what you're looking at here is that, so this index, the last time it had a high was 2012. That high was 97. You're at 38 right now. Does one leg down. You get a little pop going into 2016. You get up to 64, and you're at 38. Isn't that crazy, Tom?
Yeah.
It's like these prices have been low for quite some time. I mean,
No, definitely.
I knew,
I was just going to say I don't follow the fundamentals of the commodities as much. I know Larry Pesavento's been saying for a while that it's been like perfect crops for 5-6 years,
yeah.
which is obviously a factor in there for sure as well. And just kind of warning that listen, that doesn't happen. And one big miss in terms of one big, whether it's weather or whatever it is in terms of the crops, could really send some shockwaves. And you better believe it with that chart.
It's unbelievable. That just blows my mind. It's crazy. Some of the higher volume equities out here, folks, in the market today. Oh, Sprint and T-Mobile look like that's going to be a go. So the FCC chairman come out and said he's going to back it. So you get, let's see what he has to say. So let's see. T-Mobile and Sprint jumped as U.S. Federal Communications chairman. Said he would recommend the approval of their $26.5 billion merger after companies made commitments, including asset sales and rural service guarantees. So we're going to have a merger in that business. Ford, yeah, this is pretty intense. Where's this one? So Ford slashing 7,000 jobs.
Yeah,
let's
it's
see.
A tough one.
That is, man. Let's see where these are. Okay, so Ford eliminated 7,000 salary jobs, or 10% of its global white-collar workforce. Eliminated the positions will save Ford about $600 million a year. The majority of cuts will be completed by May 24th in North America. So there you go, end of August. By the end of August, in regions including Europe, China, and South America. That's a lot of jobs, man. Holy cow.
It sure is, especially when you talk about in terms of income-wise, right? I mean, almost 600 million. It's a big number, as in not low-paying jobs that they're trimming off of their balance sheet.
Right. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. So the changes are designed to shrink Ford's management structure by 20% and include streamlining the number of organizational layers to 9 or less from 14, Hackett said. That's Hackett's, I believe, the CEO. Let's see. Yeah.
14 sounds like a lot of layers.
It does, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. 14 layers.
Yeah.
That's no doubt a bureaucracy.
Like everyone knows that game of telephone, right? Where you tell one person, they just got to tell the next person. They got to tell the next person. By the time it makes it around the circle, it has no idea where it even began. 14 layers. I don't know how you convey things correctly up and down that line with so many layers.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
It is wild. NVDA, we take a look at some of the chip stocks are getting hit out here this morning pretty good. You got NVIDIA down 477. We're at 151. You talk about movement in these stocks, man. I mean, 3-4 weeks ago, you're at 193. These are monster hits, man. It's really,
and it's almost like every time we say it, right? Lots of variables in play in terms of, so they're dealing with, of course, tariff concerns.
And Huawei. Yeah.
And I was just going to say Huawei, exactly. Yeah. And those two alone are just mammoth forces to the downside for those chip stocks.
Yeah, no doubt. Big numbers. Let's go take a look at the big king dogs out here. Amazon, let's see what Amazon's up to. Amazon's down 18. No big deal there. Google's down 22. Google's going back to strength. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials trading down 84, NASDAQ off 112, S&P's down 16. Tommy and I come right back.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Tom and Tommy O'Brien. We do appreciate your growling a problem with us out here. We have the Dow down 75, NASDAQ off 111, S&P's down 15. And let's go take a look at those S&Ps. So they're just crawling their way back here. Put that couple. Yeah, this looks to me like this thing is going to try to crawl up into this, what's that, 2855 right now. And, you know, we'll see how this shakes out. What you did have last night, folks, if you want to see something there, you had Shanghai come back pretty good. And this just being a holiday week, I suspect that somehow this thing's going to try to crawl into flat to positive. Look at that Shanghai market. So Shanghai was down to 28.38. And I suspect, over in Shanghai, of course, what ends up happening, the government can come in and just buy hand over fist. But they all these markets, even with the government doing that, these markets still like to trade together, which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
You know, Europe hasn't done it yet, but we had the DAX. I got the low out there, 993, 11,993 or 12,045. We'll see whether we can do it. Beginning of a holiday week, man.
Yeah. No, I heard your update in terms of saying, you know, as the week goes on, of course, there's going to be less and less participants in this market. That's for sure, man. I was just looking at some of the earnings coming up. I mean, there's some good companies coming out, though, in terms of Tuesday, tomorrow. You got Home Depot, you got Kohl's, you got J.C. Penney, TJ Maxx, Nordstrom, Toll Brothers,
That's
Urban
a lot of
Outfitters. Yeah, and Wednesday you got Lowe's and Target, two of the big ones, L Brands, and Thursday Best Buy. Along with some others. So there's some action in terms of at least those stocks, but interesting that you're going to get all the retail, then you're going to get Target and Lowe's, big companies, and you're going to get Best Buy.
That's definitely a lot of action, man. There's no doubt about that. And that's, yeah. You know what's interesting out here? I'm trying to figure out, you got, you know, gold's up $1.40, it's no big deal, but Newmont's catching a bid here, folks. You know, Newmont, you know, all these gold equities have been on downdrafts, you know, for the last 3.5, 4 weeks. Someone's out here buying Newmont this morning, though. It's kind of intriguing, and there's any news on it either. If we go over and we take a look at Anico Eagle AEM, it's up a little. The Franco-Nevada, FNV, that's the streamer. Now, this is going to be the one. They come out with numbers. They come out with great numbers. That was one of the only equities inside the gold market that just bucked the trend here in a big way. So we'll see how this handles the 78.82 number. There's certainly, yeah, let's go look at GPL. What happened here, we go with Great Panther. Great Panther had a big spike down last week. Yeah, so that's testing the spike. This was a spike down on last Monday, I think. Was it Monday, Friday? Yeah, last Monday. So 70 cents is the number here. And it hit 70 again. We'll see 252,000 shares going into 1.5 million. Well, that's testing it right there. And if in a few of these, oh, I know hey, look at this, folks. This is telling us silver is still in trouble, man. I mean, Heckler. This is really surprising, but the bottom line, it is what it is. Heckler, look at this stock. Now Heckler, folks, okay, has been on the New York Stock Exchange forever. I mean, something like 125 years. The revenue is $589 million, but yet something's wrong with this stock because you're at $1.49. We bring this back. Wait till you see this. It's like, you got to be kidding me. So it's going after that right there. Yeah, 145 it's going after, which is the low that was established in 2016. But other than that, look at that. You're talking about 2008 here, which is a problem. Slightly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll find out, but the silver market itself has lagged, as has the silver equities.
How about Brexit, man, the pound? So things are going to get a little interesting over the next 2 weeks. It's amazing. It's May 20th already. Memorial Day's a week from today, May 27th, and they're going to be having the fourth vote come beginning the week of June 3rd.
Wow.
And if they don't get that passed, they may have a hard Brexit. So it's like, I guess with each vote, there's more and more pressure.
Okay.
As, if you want to leave, maybe you voted against the Brexit deal, saying this isn't what we voted for, we need a harder Brexit, etc.
Yeah.
And on the same instance, right, maybe you didn't vote for it because you think you don't want to leave, whatever it be. It seems like it's just more and more of a harsh implication that if you don't vote for it, it's going to be a hard Brexit. Maybe that's just enough to tip the scales. It seems like every time they've gotten a little closer, right, with each vote. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well,
but there's going to.
I know. I read over the weekend, like Corbyn was saying that he thought everyone should vote on the vote, not on the vote to leave again. The vote on the vote that goes up into Parliament. It's like, really?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, another referendum, right?
Right.
Or not, but yeah, a vote to the people. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. They have problems, man. That's the real bottom line.
I have no idea what's going to happen, but it's just amazing. Within 2 weeks, they're going to start voting on that, and if that one does not pass, then you may see some harsh pound implications, because a hard Brexit, it's not going to be ideal for the EU either, but it's going to be a lot harsher for Britain and the pound and the implications to them, at least in the short term, until they figure out how to have deals and trade deals, et cetera.
Oh, for sure, man. And you can see, I get the pound up here right now, folks, and that, the pound peaked on, what's that? That's March 15th. I think that was when the chances were that, the world almost thought that, that something was going to happen, right?
Sure.
That was at 133, and right now you're at 127, and the lower end of this is laying out here at 126. So that's
it's remarkable. They're going to the elections for the European Union as this all comes down, which just is almost more ironic.
Yeah. And then if we go to China, we look at that offshore yuan. Let's see. That hit 690 something last night. Yeah, 692. 690. Yeah, 692. So you're going to keep hearing this quite a bit, folks. So that as the is 7 the magic number in the yuan? 7 yuan to $1 US. So what happens here? So picture what happens. there's a couple different ways that you can get the goods less expensive from China. One way, of course, is not having tariffs. The second way is having this yuan get up over 7.5 or 8. And, then bottom line, all you have to do is you do the math behind that as to what you're actually paying for, and that brings down the cost of those tariffs and nullifies them. So that's where this next war is going to come in, because this thing wants to go test that 690. 699 actually is it. Look at that. So the last time that the Bank of China held it at 698.95. Yeah. See how that baby shakes out. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials down 25, NASDAQ off 87, S&P's off 9. Come right back.
The TFNN Memorial Day Tiger Dollar Sale is here. From now through Memorial Day, you can get up to a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars never expire and can be used for any TFNN good or service. Whether you're a current subscriber looking to add instant savings, or you're a new listener or viewer that is considering signing up for any product in the near future, now is a great time to get your Tiger Dollars and lock in dramatic savings on all TFNN products and services. We only have a sale like this a couple times a year, so don't let it pass you by. Tiger Dollars are available in 3 purchase options with a 20%, 30%, and even 40% bonus. Once you purchase your Tiger Dollars, you'll be able to apply them to your TFNN account, and then they are automatically used for all your recurring subscriptions going forward, making it as easy as possible. For all the details on this Tiger Dollar promotion running through Memorial Day, visit the front page of TFNN.com and get your Tiger Dollars before this sale passes you by. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. The Art of Timing the Trade charts has a special running for 1 week only. From now through Memorial Day, you can save 25% off your first month, and we'll ship you a hardcover copy of Tom O'Brien's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade. The Art of Timing the Trade, your ultimate trading mastery system. This software package is the fastest, easiest, and most accurate way to analyze stocks using Tom O'Brien's trading philosophy. It automatically provides you with Gartley and butterfly patterns, swing points, retracement levels, confluence areas, expansion targets, and the power law vector indicator with just the click of a mouse. The scanner searches thousands of stocks each day and delivers a list of every Gartley and butterfly pattern it finds automatically. Just enter the promo code BOOK at checkout. This sale ends Memorial Day, May 27th, so don't let it pass you by. For all the details and to save 25% and get your free book shipped today, check out The Art of Timing the Trade charts on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 44. You get the NASDAQ off 89. S&Ps are off 11. And let's go over to Bitcoin. Once they start getting action in this, they got action, man. So check it out.
Volatility back, yeah.
Look at this thing. Out here today, folks. So picture this. On Friday, we went from a price point of 79.56 to 63. No, to 60. Yeah, to 66.31. We're at 77.38. We hit 82.98.
excuse me, pretty wild, man. I know.
It really is.
Pretty wild. It really is for sure.
And if we pull this back, let's just see. Yeah, this is, so what happens here, folks, is that even without the volume, right, what happens is that you have a wide-ranging bar, which is pretty intense. And most times, these things, if you get a wide-ranging bar coming off the lows like this, you're going to get, you don't need another whole wide-ranging one, but you're going higher. So I suspect what we're going to see here, which we haven't hit yet, I don't think we've hit the 84.40, or have we? No, we haven't yet. That wants to get up into that. More than likely, we're going to go to 10,000 here. Why not, right? You're only at 7,700. Give it another 24 hours and 10,000 would be game. That'd be pretty wild,
right.
man. Yeah, yeah.
You know, I was even looking, I'm going to see if I can put up my chart in the den, because I was over at the Crypto Watch site.
Yes.
Let me try and throw this up. And I was just jumping around to the different coins. I think my chart will be up there. Hopefully the producers can get up there. So this is Litecoin. Man, some volatility as well, just different prices. And it would make sense, right, in terms of, you know, and can you see my chart, Tom?
I can, yep.
Perfect, we got it. So, I mean, look at, you know, these moves, right? You're going back to May 18th. We're sitting at 86. We get all the way up to 96, and now we're back to 88.
Wow.
I mean, just huge percentage-wise, 10% in each direction.
Right.
Let alone that we were just up at 106 on May 15th, down to 86 back. So these cryptos, some of the bigger ones especially, man. Whoops, I would say they're picking back up for sure.
Action, big time.
That's right. That's right.
Now, you talk about action, folks. You know, today we got Apple. So look at this. But if we take a look at Apple, now Apple has bigger problems. To me, Apple's going a lot lower. You know, if we just look at this, you know, Apple down $5 today, you know, not the end of the world. But if we look at this on a longer basis, you know, Apple came off the highs. The high we're talking about here is at 233, gets down to 147, 142, bounces all the way up to 215. Now you're trading at 183. So first, I think we're going back to the lows. That being said, now check this out, though. This is pretty, we go over to Walmart. You want to see something here now, folks, okay? Look at this. Walmart is rolling out 3 Android power tablets, computers this week, all priced under $100, okay? And they're going after the iPad. Now, what happens is that the iPad sales in general, here, let me just pull out these up, because iPad sales in general have been going down for quite some time.
Yeah, the iPad's in trouble.
It is. So they're compressing by 7.5% a year. But yet it's still an $18.4 billion business for,
yes.
You know. Now that's shot money compared to the iPhone is $164 billion, folks. But guess what? This is like, they're chipping away, man. So
yeah. And almost everything is chipping away in that sector, man. I have a beautiful iPad that you got me for my birthday, I think, what, 7, 8 years ago? It still kind of functions. I've looked at the new beautiful ones, but they're the same cost as a beautiful laptop almost.
That's crazy, yeah.
So that's the deal that Apple deals with. Not even mentioning, right, the competition from the millions of iPads available from Android that are far cheaper. Yeah,
so,
like
so
these.
Look at this. Okay, so the device is under Walmart's own brand, own store brand. Look at that. 8-inch version. Oh my God, look at it. This is crazy. So an 8-inch version for $64. $64.
Yeah.
A 10-inch for $79. And then you can get the same one. This one, let's see, larger size with a detachable keyboard for $99.
Yeah, so then they have a 10-inch one just with a detachable keyboard for $20 more for $99. They all have the Android operating system, 16 gigs of storage, and promise 5.5 hours of use before you need to charge it. And they even mentioned the cheapest iPad starts at $329.
The difference is dramatic, man.
It is.
You know.
It is. If you're in that Apple ecosystem, though, which I am, it's a struggle to use an Android device like that for anything that, you know, on the regular.
Yeah,
you know, if you're just pulling it up to watch some Netflix, that's perfect, right? That's all you need. But if you're actually using it in any capacity at work or even creatively at home, it's just something that Apple. But is that worth that price, right? It's quite a
and then you got, what about the aspect of all kids right now that are 14 and 15? $100. Right, I'm in.
For sure. And iPads, like I even said, I mean, I'm priced out of that market because I don't have a need for an iPad
Right.
to do anything for work, right, or anything to that. It's just really for joy, and I don't need to spend $500 to $1,000 for something just for fun.
Right.
That's an iPad. When you have your computer already. I mean, I have a new HP computer. You know what I have? So just to tie things in. So just, I mean, like many, you have it. You have a touchpad monitor. This one can go 2-in-1, so it can kind of turn into that tablet. And I was playing with it last night in quote-unquote tablet form. So Windows 10 has like a tablet form built into it because they were aware that everything they're building can function as a tablet.
Yes.
You know, any PC almost in the future is going to be almost a hybrid tablet computer.
Right.
So I was literally playing with it last night. I wasn't really that impressed, to be honest, but I've never really played with it. I was trying to see if games could really do anything. The games weren't really anything too interesting, but again, I have no idea of the capabilities. But ironic enough, right, that I was literally just for fun trying to figure out what you could do with a Windows 10 PC as a tablet last night.
Yeah.
Right. And so the last thing I would be doing is running out to buy an iPad just for the same type of functions. Yeah.
Wow.
They're dealing with that for sure.
Oh yeah, big time. If we go back over to those S&Ps, it's crawling higher, folks. Bottom line is that right now we just hit the. Let's see, what did we hit? Let's see. So the next leg up. Let me get this closer here. Okay, so we just hit the 55. So what happens here now is this. Where the 55 come from, folks, okay, that was ice, okay, when we broke down this morning at 6 o'clock. I expect what you're going to see, you're going to build little cars here. You can see that we had built cars for 60 minutes in the middle of the night, well, from 4:50 a.m. to 5:50 a.m. You'll build little cars here. This thing's going higher, man. This thing's going to end up being a flat market out here today. You get 28.66. Yeah, that's another 12 points up. That'll put it up 4 points. It's so intriguing, man.
And if we get calm today, right, then it's only going to get calmer in terms of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, we do have that plethora of retail earnings. If something really bad comes down the line across the board or something, you got Lowe's and you have Best Buy. But, man, I mean, you're well aware. I mean,
no doubt. And you're going to have markets that are close to highs. People will get comfortable and say, okay, man, you know what? I'm going on vacation for 4 or 5 days. Because we know, folks, listen, people in the Midwest, people up north, man, they've been waiting for Memorial Day, you know, for 8 months.
I was just up there, right? The weekend before is beautiful. I want to get outside up there. Exactly. They want to get outside.
Big time. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
If you're in the CD market and looking for a secure investment, the Tiger First Mortgage Program may work for you. The security for these first mortgages are building lots in the Tax Opportunity Zone in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Tax Act of 2018 set up tax-free zones across the country where you can build and hold for 10 years and pay no tax on the profits, which makes these lots valuable. The investment is anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000. The interest paid is 7% yearly, paid on a monthly basis. According to Bankrate.com, the best rate for a 4-year CD in the country as of February 20th is 3.1%. A $50,000 investment at a normal 4-year CD rate of 3.1% would give you income of $1,550 per year or $6,200 over the 4-year period. That same $50,000 investment in the Tiger First Mortgage Program would give you $3,500 per year or $14,000 over the 4 years. Which would you prefer, $6,200 or $14,000 of interest on your investment? If you would like more information about the Tiger First Mortgage Program, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com. Educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 27. NASDAQ is off 76. S&P's down 8.5 as it's clawing its way back. And we talk about clawing its way back, folks. As you come over to our website, excuse me, at TFNN, you are going to see right under featured content our Tiger Dollar sale. Now, what we have out here, we do this a couple times a year. This sale ends Monday, May 27th. And you can get up to a 40% bonus. The way Tiger Dollars work, they're good for all products at TFNN, have no expiration date, totally transferable. This promotion here, you can get either a 20%, 30% off, 40% bonus on what you buy. The way this would work is that if you buy $500 in Tiger Dollars, you get an additional $100 or a 20% bonus. If you buy $1,000, you get a $300 bonus or 30%. And if you buy $1,500, you get an additional $600 or a 40% bonus. Real easy to do. Just come over to our website. Tiger Dollars get put right in your account, and any of the subscriptions that you have right now, they get used for until they're all used up, or anything you buy in the future. And it's hard to believe, Tom, that we're coming into Memorial Day, man.
It is, man. I was thinking, we only do a couple of those sales a year. I said, I can't believe that the last one we did was in December of 18.
I know.
Because it feels like yesterday.
Ho, ho, ho.
And we might do another one come the end of the year, but this will probably be it until then at least. And it's just remarkable, man. I agree. Time is crazy. Memorial Day's here. It certainly isn't December, that's for sure.
No, it's not December. Not in Florida.
No.
If we go over to Amazon, folks, Amazon looks like they're going to pull something up. Well, they've been doing business with Kohl's. This is going to get interesting. So Amazon, I guess, let's see, they were doing business with a couple of the stores, but then they're going to expand it now to 1,150. So let's see what they're saying. Amazon had launched many brick-and-mortar experiments in the past few years, bookstores, grocery pickups, yet none have showed as much promise as e-commerce giant unlikely partnership with Kohl's. 2 years ago, Kohl's agreed to let Amazon customers return packages at stores in Chicago and L.A. Last month, the two companies announced a partnership that would expand the summit to 1,150. That followed a March announcement that Kohl's would feature Amazon devices in 200 locations. Isn't this wild, man?
It is. It is, man. I remember when they announced this, a month ago, saying that they'd expand that deal from just Chicago and L.A. to pretty much across the board for all Kohls. And it's I assume it's a win-win for both companies. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it, man. And it seems like it, because just like they're saying in the article, I read some, that Amazon needs the ability for easy returns. Kohl's obviously loves the fact that they get all the foot traffic. I would love to know the exact financial arrangement of how that came down to be, because both are, as in.
I know.
I mean, it would almost make sense for Kohl's to pay Amazon, almost to have that privilege for all those Amazon customers to just go to Kohl's for physical delivery.
Yeah, they're saying. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
they're saying here that with one of the things that makes Kohl's easier for Amazon customers is that most of the Kohl's stores are typically located in detached stores that are easier to access, cars going in and out, you know what I mean, versus that big mall, you know?
No Sears, parking in the mall, making it through the entire walkway, sure. So check that out, right? I've seen at the bottom, one Chicago area Kohl's location can accept the return of more than 1,000 Amazon packages a day, according to one of the employees. That's what I was thinking in my head was possible when I said that Kohl's, it would almost make sense to pay. And an Amazon customer is a great customer, right?
Yeah.
In terms of like they went over that most of the time they pay for Prime. They might be middle to upper class, even middle to slightly lower class. It's definitely people with money to spend, to say it that way.
And look at this. So most of the shoppers are handed a coupon offering 25% off any product from Kohl's. Yeah, this is you talk about cross marketing, man. That's about as good as you get, right?
It really is. I wouldn't be surprised if Kohl's was literally at least running a loss, if not a substantial loss, to make that happen, because they'll make it up, and it won't be a
Kohl's
loss.
stores near Chicago had a 9% increase in new customers last year. By contrast, locations from other parts of the country that didn't accept Amazon returns. Look at that. That's 9%. That's a big number.
The other ones were up 1%. That's in contrast to the other stores only up 1%. Yeah.
Pretty wild, man.
Yeah. And it's, I wonder how long Amazon is going to cut Kohl's into their business. I mean, that's the thing. It's obviously a huge asset for Amazon being able to, because one of the things that is a little tough is that when you talk about returns, but Amazon really, I've been a fan. I've been a Prime member for like 10 years, I think. You've always been able to get free returns, I believe. And pretty simply in that if you keep the box, they send it to you, they print you off a label, you just drop it off at UPS or something, and it goes back. So, but you know what? That's not good enough for a lot of people that are used to shopping in stores. They get an item, it doesn't work, they want to go return it. Yeah. And maybe that's where you get Amazon more comfortable getting into things that need more returning, like maybe clothing or something that you actually do, you can't quite be sure that it's what you want when you order it.
Yeah. And look at this Kohl's. Talk about a consolidation, folks. This is just amazing, actually. This has been consolidating since 2000. You're talking about a 19-year consolidation. I'm not quite sure I've seen a 19-year consolidation in a long time.
No, in fairness, though, right? I mean, to stay even up at that level for 20 years in the retail sector is remarkable.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
With how many charts have just taken a dive since then. So they've had some dives, but they've recovered, and it's probably because of some ingenuity, deals like this one exactly.
Yeah, creativity, no doubt. They're taking
exactly.
Yeah, see, they stay steady. I mean,
get that revenue.
Yeah, 2015 they took in 19 billion. 2019 they took in 19.2. Not bad.
All in the U.S. and they got department stores. Yeah.
Hey, and how about folks? Okay, if you're graduating this weekend, this was a great prize for all these folks that were graduating at Morehouse College on Sunday. If you didn't see this was pretty wild, man. So you got Robert Smith, who is a billionaire investor. Bottom line was giving the what do you call it, the speech, the premier speech,
keynote address.
At the graduation, folks. And bottom line is that he decided to pay everyone's loan off that graduated this year. All the student loans. That's
pretty cool.
That had to be freaking amazing, man. I mean, could you imagine? They're saying it's going to cost them $40 million. This is interesting, too. So I knew it was historically black, but I didn't know it was an all-male college, too. You don't see that often, all-male college. Yeah. Yeah, interesting, right? I didn't know there was still all-male colleges or all-male female colleges left.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that myself until that moment either.
$40 million. Not bad.
No, not bad, and good for them. And
it's huge. Could you imagine? It's great. It's better, just great graduating. Could you imagine you graduate and all of a sudden the bottom line is that, hey, we graduate, but guess what? Now we don't have a anchor around our neck.
Right, you get to make decisions about life instead of just worrying about how to pay off your debt.
Seriously. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. We have the Dow down 68, NASDAQ off 95, S&P's off 13.5. Come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now down 54. Nasdaq is off 92. S&P is off 12. So percentage-wise out here, folks, the Nasdaq no doubt is the weak dog out here. Specifically because is that if we go to that NDX, what you're going to see is that these chip stocks are getting smoked. You get Baidu down. Well, that's an internet stock. That's down 7.5. But then you get Xilinx down 5.5. You get Activision off 5. You got ASML. Down 4. You know, putting some juice into it. You got T-Mobile. That's up 6%. That's gonna. They're gonna get together with with Sprint. You get JB Hunt up 1%. But other than that, bottom line is that well, actually, let's just look at the Dow quick because the Dow, no doubt, they get some even buying inside the Dow here. So inside the Dow. Oh, Apple's the big drag. Interesting. Yeah, Apple's putting 38 negative points, Boeing 23. Positive points, you got United Health 22, Visa, Verizon rather, sorry. Up 10, you got Travelers up 7.5. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting week here. But there is, as you said, Tom, there is a lot of earnings that are coming out, so you can expect some action this coming week.
Especially ones that people love to talk about that might drive some market sentiment type action in terms of like how are retailers doing, right? How's Best Buy doing? How's Lowe's doing? Target.
How's the housing market doing? Exactly. You got Home Depot.
Yeah.
You got, I think you said Toll Brothers also.
Yes.
There's no doubt. You've had the rates go down the last 6 months, folks. They should be coming in with some numbers. That's the real bottom line.
They should be doing okay, definitely.
Because you take a look at that 10-year. Bottom line is that this 10-year, my take is that this 10-year is making its way down to 2%, and right now you're at 2.39.
Can't complain with 2.4 10-year, man. If you want to go get a mortgage or refinance.
There's no doubt. No doubt about it. Stay right there, folks. We got Fast Market coming up next. I'm going to get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal. Have a great one, a safe one.
Thanks, man. You too.
Stay right there, folks. Fast Market coming right up.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.